in these monasteries, they were writing these loricas to be used just during regular daily life. And that imagery of breastplate and sword for the fight, whole armor, true might, that comes from the Apostle Paul and Ephesians, and talking about the armor of God, those sorts of things. But I really, 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 really love, at the end, the last two stanzas, they kind of go, riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Be thou mine inheritance now and always. Be thou and thou only the first in my heart, O high King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, thou heaven's bright sun, O grant me its joys after victory is won. Great heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be thou my vision, O ruler of all. And that last phrase, O ruler of all, really kind of takes things off my plate. I know at the beginning of this I talked about kind of that shame that comes up even when we're getting results, even when we feel like we're accomplishing things, we're achieving our dreams, and you still have that sort of empty feeling of, it's not enough though, it's not enough. It's really freeing to be able to kind of shed that and say, you know what, no, there's a ruler of all that's bigger than me here. Now, I told you that, it doesn't really depend, you may not, call yourself a Christian, you may not believe in Christianity, you may not, believe anything about the message that I just shared with you that's in this tune, but I told you it's still a secret to how you can enjoy this, despite not believing in its message, to how this can actually give you hope despite you not believing in the message. But before I get to that, there's one more part that I wanted to share about the story of this hymn. So it goes all the way back to 433 AD. And you remember that this comes of Irish descent. And in 433 AD, there was a hill called Slane Hill. And Slane Hill, yeah, Nico, I love the rock star signs. Yeah, keep it up. Good to see you, Kelly. Glad you could join. Slane Hill in 433 AD is the site where St. Patrick, he lit candles on Easter Eve. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong there. The only problem is that area was ruled by High King Logair. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. High King Logair. And High King Logair had actually made a decree that no one was allowed to light candles before he made a signal up on another hill called Tara Hill. And he would light this big fire up on the hill, and that would be a symbol to tell everybody it was time to start the pagan spring festival that they always used. So you can kind of imagine you're St. Patrick, and High King Logair has told everybody you're not allowed to light any candles in the town, no candles up on hills, anything like that. And then St. Patrick over here goes right up on Easter Eve, very opposed to this pagan festival that's about to happen. And on Easter Eve, St. Patrick lights a candle to symbolize, I'm going to believe in the true light, the ruler that's about to, that we remember raises from the dead tomorrow. Well, normally we would expect, one outcome here, that St. Patrick would be, decapitated or whatnot. But actually, High King Logair was so impressed by his boldness, by his devotion, that he actually gave St. Patrick permission, like a literal permit, to remain in Ireland, to remain in Tara, that land there, to remain there and be a missionary, be a Christian missionary. So it adds an extra layer here of talking about, this protection and this shield and, give me a still vision. St. Patrick, I'm sure, was kind of shaking in his boots. I don't think that would be necessarily easy to defy the High King like that. Now, that's some of the story behind this melody. But I told you there was a secret. Hey, what's up, Simon? Good to see you, man. Simon is a killer classical guitarist. You guys should definitely check him out. If you can see it right now, you should go click on him, go listen to some of his music. He's a killer classical guitarist. what is going on with this be thou my vision, even if you don't believe the message, here's the secret. It can still restore your hope on a hard day. And I can't actually really explain the secret. It's really, really simple. And the only way you're going to get it is by listening to it. Because when we listen to music, especially when we close our eyes and we listen to music, a beautiful melody, especially a beautiful melody as beautiful as this one, it speaks to our innermost parts. It speaks to our heart. It goes directly past the head. So even if in your mind you're like, I don't buy this message, I don't buy Christianity, I don't buy the lyrics in this thing from 400 years ago, that's okay. Because the melody, the part that really restores the hope, is going to go right past all of that and right into the heart. So I hope that you not only are glad you joined, but that you enjoy this performance of Be Thou My Vision. Oh, thanks, Nico. Thanks, Simon. Thanks for listening. I hope that encouraged you, restored some hope if you need some hope right now. Let me know. Just shout out below. Let me know if there's anything this week that you've been just like, I wish this would work out. I've been struggling with this thing. But also let me know if this did restore your hope at all. I'd be really interested to know. Thanks, Simon. Yeah, glad you think it sounds good. I really do actually respect your opinion and appreciate that. Coming from someone who understands the subtleties and everything that goes into playing an instrument like this. So let me know if this restored your hope. Check back in on this. It'll be recorded, so listen to it anytime you want to hear that melody again. If you want to hear it performed live again and you want to get access to my exclusive live recitals where I play all of the pieces I've learned over the last month to my inner circle of patrons, just send me a message right now. Just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/EdwinCulver, and send me a message and just say, hey, I'm interested in learning more about your inner circle, or I'm interested in attending your next live recital. But until then, you know the drill. Stay musical. Thanks for joining, and see you next time. Peace.